Yeah, thank you, Leader. And I know the item has gone on, so thank you. I mean, when we made the decision that Liz referred to unlock this sum of 40,000 to support Creative Mendip, which will help in turn build safer, more sustainable and stronger communities, I think the really good point that comes across here is these art venues aren't just in large towns. They aren't the one and very notable global festival that everybody associates the county of Somerset with, but they are also very small art programs and projects that are not just in towns, as I said, but are in villages and communities all dotted around this district area. And we're going to talk in a few minutes about carbon reduction, and we're going to talk in a few minutes as well about disabled people. And I think the great thing about arts is, and about creative industries, is they are truly an egalitarian industry, that people of all shapes and all sizes participate. And they are, as Garfield Kennedy has just been saying, they are an industry. They're not a nice to have. They're not an add-on. You know, we're in Shepton Mallet now, where there's the Lantern Festival every year, and there is obviously the Snowdrop Festival every year. And we've seen during pandemic, when these things haven't happened, the effect has been very, very obvious. But what hasn't been obvious, except to people like Liz who work in these creative areas, is the lack of support from councils for these for many years, the effect that has had long term. And I'm very glad that you've pointed out that the recommendations are slightly different, to urgently inject this money in and to urgently use it to unlock other money. But I do hope, and I want to come back to the basic finances of it, because that's just what I'll do as the finance person, and say it is a very clear signal from this county, or this council, not this county, but in this county, but from this council, that this is what we want to support. Creative industries, creative people, creative learning, creative enjoyment. And I think I'm really glad, even though the recommendations are slightly different, but that's the mature thing about a paper like this, is it goes on a journey, and then you see where you can do best to build those stronger and safer and more sustained communities. So thank you. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you, Leader.